there, folks. Actually, Double A Farm. As I said in my last video, which would have been yesterday, that I was going to do a cooking video for you. Hadn't done a cooking video in a while, and wanted to do a video tonight. Got a little special occasion here. Got a couple that I'll be marrying here in June, and we're meeting with them tonight. Me and my wife are going to meet with them and go over some counseling and that type of stuff, prepare them for the wedding and talk about the wedding and all that kind of stuff. So I thought I'd bring you along as we make the meal for the evening. So of course there's thousands of ways probably to make this. I've watched people make it on YouTube. You see it all over the place. Restaurants have it, especially here in the South, and it's a favorite. Really is a favorite. So let me turn the camera around here and show you what we got going on. And this is what we've got going on. All the ingredients for a good old low country boil, Frogmore Stew. A lot of people, some people call it a crab boil to put crab in. It just depends. But anyway, we are making some low country boil tonight. We got a couple packs of the big old jumbo raw easy peel shrimp. Got those ready. Got the Eckrich smoked sausage. This is what I prefer. I love the Eckrich brand because it's skinless. It's got a great flavor on it, and that's what I choose to use is the Eckrich because of the flavor and it being skinless. I did make this a couple of weeks ago for me and my wife, and actually used a little bit of Kaneka sausage, and it was good. It was good in it as well, but I always like using the Eckrich. Got the potatoes here ready to cut up. We got a Zatarain's crab boil bag, and then I'm gonna add in a little bit of loose seasoning as well. We got us a stick of butter that's gonna be going in here in a second. Got 3 limes. You can use limes, you can use lemon. Really doesn't matter. I've used lemon juice before as well, but limes is what I had on hand, and limes is what I'm going to use. I've already rolled them around, got them good and loosened up, and to put those in here in a second. And then corn. Now, I see a lot of people using bagged frozen corn. I myself, if I can find it at the grocery store, I use fresh corn, and I was able to find fresh corn. We actually went to a farm store this past weekend, and was able to find this as 5 ears. Got it broken, most of it broken in half here. Plenty to feed just the 4 of us. Again, I definitely like using the fresh corn. And it really, you know, if I'm doing a huge batch of low country boil, then yeah, I probably would use the frozen corn. But if you're doing one for a family, or you know, I've used for extended family, I've done it for 10 or 12, 14 people, and I still like to use the fresh corn. So because it makes it just so much better to use that fresh corn. So, and then of course most people do it outside, but we got some storms, got a front coming through, had a lot of rain, and everything's been coming through. This is, I hadn't said it, Friday, May the 10th. Got a lot of rain all coming through, but even before the rain, I probably was gonna still do it here on the stove. Works just as good. A lot of people use the propane burners outside and cook it, and that's all well and good too, and I do it like that most of the time. But with it raining and everything, I said, heck, we just gonna do it inside. So I got the burner on, heating this water up. So I'm fixing to throw in the butter. Cut my limes, throw them in there, throw the package in there, and throw some season. And we're gonna let this booger go. I want to start about 5:45. Y'all can see it is 5:33. So getting this water heated up good in the pot. Get it going, and then I'll throw the potatoes on first. I've seen a lot of people do it different ways. I always do potatoes, corn, sausage. When the sausage is done, throw the shrimp in, let the heat stay on it for about a minute, and then cut the heat and just let them sit there, and they'll get perfect. They'll get perfect. But that's the way I do it, and it's pretty much start to finish, 40 minutes. 10 minutes with potatoes and 10 minutes with the corn and 10 minutes with the sausage. Of course, the sausage is already cooked. So you're doing is heating it up, getting it flavored up from that crab boil bag, and then letting that shrimp sit, you know, about 5 minutes at best, because of course you don't want it to get rubbery. So, but anyway, I'm gonna get this stuff thrown in and get the water boiling here good, and we'll be back with you in a minute. All right, folks, got the ingredients in there. I actually added in a little Danos, got some green top Danos, good stuff. Put a little bit of that in there. I put some extra loose seasoning, Old Bay seasoning in there, and then I got my bag, as you can see right there in there, a stick of butter, and I squeeze the limes, and I threw the whole lime in there. You want to get that flavor in there, just throw the whole lime and everything in there once you squeeze it. So we're good to go on that. So I'm gonna put the lid on it. We're gonna let it go, and while that's going, we're gonna cut up some potatoes. So it's over here, and we'll get some potatoes sliced up. I don't like to do huge chunks with my potatoes. That's about good right there. Most of these cut them you cut them in half and then cut them in half again. That's about all you want to do. Like I said, I don't need a big old hunk of potato. And really and truthfully, you know, I'd almost make a potatoless low country boil myself, because I don't even need the potatoes in it. But I do it. I'll eat a few of them. I like the sausage, the shrimp, and the corn myself when it comes to the good old low country boil. So they got all different sizes, and I always use the Yukon Golds because they soak up that butter and they taste really, really good. I'm gonna cube this one up a little bit more, so a little extra. And there, and again, 4 people. I think I had out about 10 potatoes, decent sized potatoes there. And of course, with this, got any left over, you can put in the refrigerator. That's what we'll do. We'll have it for lunch tomorrow or something of that nature. Oop, got a bad spot on that one. Cut that bad spot out. So you want these bite size, big old chunks of potato, something somebody can pop in the mouth and be able to eat real easy. So a couple of times. Like I said, I'm not the expert in it. Made a lot, cooked a lot of them. We used to do Low Country Boil at the end of every school year. School I'm at, and it was a tradition. We cooked, I think, about 4 pots of Low Country Boil, and then we cook, gosh, I don't know how many chicken wings we would cook, but I had always helped the time when they started doing it. It was the assistant principal, and then it turned into the principal, so, and then he left us, and we started doing Low Country Boil. So now we have steaks at the end of the year, so I don't know which one I like better. Low Country Boil was always good, and chicken wings was always real good too. We always had hot, and then had a soy garlic wing. So, but anyway, that's some potatoes. I'm gonna wait for this water to get boiling, and we'll be adding them to the pot. All right, folks, our first 10-minute segment is over, and we got a rolling boil. I wish y'all could smell it. God, it smells good. Like I said, our first 10 minutes are over. So let's go in with that fresh corn. And we want to make sure this thing is rolling the whole time. Alright, corn's in. Got y'all a little steamy there. Anyway, it is 6:04, so we'll take it on 10 minutes. So about 6:15 we'll be ready for sausage. So we'll see you back then. You know, I forgot to tell y'all, got a little something for dessert too. Oh man, that is a homemade sweet potato pie. I actually got 2 of them. It's Teacher Appreciation Week from some of our good friends. She makes a good sweet potato pie, and she actually gave me 2 of them for Teacher Appreciation Week. So we having one of them for dessert tonight. So that's gonna be good. All right, folks, the next 10 minutes is over. We got a nice rolling boil. It is time for the sausage. With good sausage going in. And thaw it out a little bit. I had it in the freezer, so just thaw it out a little bit. 3 packs of it. Again, we're doing for 4 people, so I'm going to have plenty. Again, heat it over and have it again. So just 6:15, sausage is in, corn and everything's looking good. You can actually see the limes floating to the top. So gonna be good. We'll be back in 10 more minutes. Well, folks, wanted to show you the finished product here. We've actually already ate. This is what's left. I put the shrimp in, left the shrimp in. After the sausage finished, I left the shrimp in. Before I dumped the water, I think almost about 10 minutes, and they were perfect. They peeled just perfectly, the shrimp did. So it was a good meal. I really enjoyed it. Got a good bit here. We'll bag this up and eat it tomorrow for lunch, or maybe Sunday evening, or sometime or another. We won't let this go to waste. So but anyway, it worked out well. So hopefully if you never tried low country boil, or if you want to try low country boil for the first time, hopefully maybe you can follow this recipe and see how well it works for you. So thanks for watching. God bless each and every one of you. Like, subscribe, comment, give us a thumb up. We'll see you in the next one.